with Rabbi Asher Meza in the Rolling Thunder Israel Independent Drive. Let's see all the bikes over here. And I just spotted Lubavitch over there. I'm going to go mess with him a bit. Come on. All right. So what are you guys doing here?
Putting on tefillin with all the Jews for Israel. Tefillin for Israel.
All right. Here, can non-Jews put on tefillin?
Can non-Jews put on tefillin? If they convert.
All right. Can a secular Jew put on tefillin?
Of course. A Jew is a Jew is a Jew. Doesn't matter what he does. A Jew is always a Jew.
Yeah, but the halacha teaches that they got to have a guf naki, no?
They do.
All right. So a secular Jew doesn't even believe.
Doesn't matter.
You know what? We are going to put the tefillin, and you are going to make the guf naki. So I give you a wife.
Bezrat Hashem.
I can't judge you. How can I know that you don't have a guf naki? You have a chazaka that you're clean. You're a Jew. You have an neshama. How can I tell you that you're not clean?
54% of Jews are atheists.
So what? So we're biased? So now we're biased.
We should be. We should ask people like if they're making a mitzvot first.
But you know, in this past week's Pirkei Avos, our sages say, don't judge someone, and especially don't judge someone until you're in his own shoes.
Right. To be done lechav zchut is one thing.
So what do you want me to do? You want me to judge you? He's not good.
No, you should ask someone like, are you mekabel mitzvot? Do you keep Shabbat? A guf naki is not just having a physical clean body. You have a clean thoughts and you're walking with Hashem. All right. So like if you're mekabel Shabbat,
you're right.
Your Chazal teaches that if you break Shabbat, you're a kofar in all areas of Torah.
Can judge another Jew and say that he really knows, but he's not doing it on purpose?
It gives an example.
There was a story of
it mentions Karaites.
the holy king Menashe. He was not a holy king. Guy did a lot of averot. And a Tana came to him, one of the big Tanaim, and he told him, Menashe, I have a halachic question for you. He told him the halachic question. And he said, no, you know the answer? You're big Torah scholar. He didn't know the answer. Menashe was a poshea. He did a lot of averot.
Right.
So the Jew so the rabbi said, I don't know the answer. Tell him. So he goes, so the answer is X, Y, and Z. So he goes, you know the answer of such a halachic question, so how are you doing averot if you know Torah so well? So he says, if you lived in my time, you would pick up your skirt, you would pick up your cloak, and you would run to do avodah zarah. Don't judge me. You don't know what shoes that I'm in.
You lavdil. You can't compare it to a secular Jew nowadays.
Of course.
It says that a Jew who sins is still a Jew, but a Jew who actually mamash turns his back on Hashem, it calls him kagoy.
But we can't. How can we judge him? How can we know what his thoughts are?
The Shulchan Aruch judges him. The Rambam judges him.
The Rambam judges him? No. They have a certain form that you need to comply to. Now, the fact that the Rambam doesn't judge a Jew that's sitting in South Beach on Yom Kippur, he doesn't know him. If the Rambam saw him, he would have helped him, he would have assisted him, he would have loved him.
He wouldn't consider him a Jew.
It's not true.
He calls him kagoy. The Shulchan Aruch says kakuti.
How do you know? The Shulchan Aruch doesn't know what every Jew is thinking. The Shulchan Aruch has a standard of the way things need to be.
You asked him, are you shomer mitzvot? Do you believe in Hashem? You know?
Do you know what Hashem is to believe in Hashem? You don't know what Hashem is to believe in Hashem?
Alright, cool, bro. So you believe like in the first paragraph of the Tanya when it says that the neshamot of goyim come from the sitaracha, from the unclean klipot. Tell me, can you explain that a little more?
I don't know if I'm educated enough in that.
Come on.
Listen, you want me to be honest? You want me to start making things up?
Okay, fine.
Maybe he's more educated. In the first paragraph of Tanya when it says in the goyim and the shamas, they come from the klipot. I don't know if I'm too educated enough to talk about that answer. If you look it up on YouTube, there's many educated Torah scholars that can talk about it.
Because what I try to do, I encourage Gentiles to consider becoming Jewish. You know, to say, like, if you're serious enough about keeping Torah, become a Jew. Instead of just remaining a ben or a bat noach. So how do you feel about that?
What's the purpose of forcing someone else?
No, it's not forcing. It's not forcing.
We're not missionaries.
When you makar of a secular Jew, are you forcing him back to Torah, or you're like showing them how beautiful Torah is that they should want to come back?
I have a question.
Sure.
If you're a king, and your son goes astray,
okay, you're
gonna try to mekayv other types of people, or you're gonna try to mekayv your son?
Well, a secular Jew is not related to God. In other words, it's not God's children.
Says who?
Says Hashem. Hashem says that you'll be my Am Segula if you keep my mitzvot.
But he has a neshama, which is above all mitzvot.
Okay, well, the notion of a Yiddish neshama was created by the Zohar and the Arizal and the Tanya. Chazal never mentioned a Jewish neshama. Torah never mentioned a Jewish neshama.
Really?
Okay, yeah, for sure.
I think
where? Tell me where. Tell me what.
I can't tell you by heart.
All right, so according to the Rambam, according to the Gaonim, Tanaim or Marayim, we all have the same neshamas. Some people choose to keep Torah and, like become great individuals. and then some don't, whether you're born Jewish or not.
Very good.
Okay,
So you're saying everyone has the same neshama?
absolutely.
Every Jew and non-Jew has the same neshama.
You can elevate your neshama. Yeah, but to say that you're intrinsically special because you happen to have Jewish blood goes against the Rishonim and the Tanaim and the Geonim.
In what way?
In the way that they didn't mention it, and in the second way that it's almost immoral. I mean, to think like that. Would you think that there's people who are superhuman and people who are not?
What? Who says superhuman?
But a simple fact, whether you believe that the soul of the Jew is a chelik mamash of Hashem, you're automatically saying that the soul of the Gentile is a chelik mamash of Hashem, you're automatically saying that the soul of the Gentile isn't. So that means he's inferior intrinsically, correct?
He is God created him just like God created us.
Okay, fine.
Now God has a specific mission for them, and God has a specific mission for us. It doesn't mean that we can go on and make genocide and kill people. No,
Right.
we're not better than them.
So in your opinion, a police officer is just as honorable as a web designer in society,
101%.
right? You know, one isn't greater because he has greater role to play.
He is built. Is every person built to be a judge? Is every person built to be a lawyer? Is every person built to be a judge? Is every person built to be a
Every
lawyer?
person has the capability to be a judge and a lawyer.
Every
If they tried hard enough. The Gemara says the person who says that he tried and didn't succeed is lies.
Very good. Very good. But every person is built to be a certain person. That's why God doesn't expect the same from every single person.
Why?
Because every single person is different. Every person's makeup is built different. Every person
If one person
has
has more responsibility, but doesn't that make him greater than
More?
someone who has less responsibility?
no, maybe this is what he can handle. If he
Alright.
wants more responsibility, then he should take it upon himself. But to go and convince
wait.
people and try to educate
you're
them that they
saying-
should take more responsibility upon themselves.
Wait. Well, you automatically said
Rachel Magid said the Jewish cannot live without a likud. If he wants, he can think יכול להיות נפרד מאלוקות דווקא. גם אם הוא רוצה, גם אם הוא לא רוצה, הוא לא יכול להיות נפרד. כמה שהוא חושב שהוא אף פעם הוא לא יכול להיות.
A lot of people are not going to walk there. They're going to walk in there.
yeah, but you're quoting the Alter Rebbe. You're not quoting Chazal. Your Chazal makes no distinction.
That's-
The Rebbe is what?
Huh? It's not Chazal. Your Chazal is
He's a
Tanaim
bullshit.
Amarayim.
The
No, I mean, he's a
The thing
tzaddik.
is, if you differentiate,
Let
me tell you something. If you differentiate between the Torah scholars of that time
Uh-huh.
and what it says written in the Torah, then you're being an apikoros. Why? Because the Torah says specifically, "Shoftim v'shotrim titen lecha."
Absolutely.
And which
Lo
means that there's
tasud-
guided rabbis
Rega,
that have
Rega.
specific laws and have a specific derech and avodat Hashem that assist
All
people.
right. Okay. So the mitzvah of lo tasud applies to every rabbi or only men with smicha? Real
Lo tasud
smicha.
mimenu,
Okay.
meaning this is every single Jew.
No. The judges that you're supposed to listen to
Yes.
in Parshat Shoftim.
Yes.
Is that all rabbis or just people with actual smicha who sat on the Sanhedrin?
Well, the smicha has been passed down. There's people that can be posek halacha.
Wait. Well, the smicha we have now is not the same smicha that Rabbi Akiva had.
אני רוצה להבין, בוא נשב ונלמד.
Wait, hold on.
סבלנות,
Rega.
זה הרבה יותר טוב.
What are you asking?
There's a distinction like, between our holy men in the Jewish world. You know, like not all sages are the same, right? A Tana is bigger than a Mara.
Navi is bigger than a Taya.
No. When Nevi'im, according to Parker Obus, also had smicha, and they had their own base din. Okay. He wasn't making a distinction between the opinions of the Alter Rebbe and Rabbi Akiva.
So the problem with where you're getting stuck is that this is a fact. This is Chumash with
Sure,
Rashi.
sure.
This is
No
not.
problem.
I'm not
Fine,
talking about Zohar. I'm talking about nothing. There's something called the Moshe Rabbeinu in every generation. Now, it happens to be that the Zohar talks about it in different words, but it says that Hashem will never leave us without a leader. It says that clearly in the Chumash. I'm not making things up. It says it clearly in the Chumash.
Wait. Don't say it in the Chumash. It's Rashi. There's a big distinction.
No.
There's a distinction between Rashi and the Chumash.
No,
You're
it
raised
also
in
says in the
Israel.
Chumash. It also says in the Chumash.
All right, it's not in the
Rosh
Chumash.
וסוד, it's one thing.
Okay.
פשט, רמז, ראש וסוד.
Okay, wait.
Okay?
Pardes that was invented in the 13th century. First of all, the
Can I ask you a
Rambam
question?
mentions
I want
Pardes.
to ask you a question.
go ahead.
How do you know the Pasuk said, "Lo tevashel gdi b'chalev imo"? Why it's not chalev? Why it's chalav? You don't have an equal. How do you know that?
I believe in Torah Shabbat Peh.
No.
Well, I know because Uncle says it.
No,
Yeah, he makes a
Torah
distinction like
Shabbat-
between a chalav and a
Torah
chalav.
Shabbat Peh is not Torah Shabbat Tzar.
No. I understand.
And how do you know the Bereshit bara Elokim is not the Bereshit create Elokim? How do you know that?
That has nothing to do with
Chazal-
Pardes. Right. Your Chazal had the 13
So you
principles
can-
of exegesis.
So you cannot.
Yeah, but Chazal are Tanayim. Zugot.
So I'm telling you,
Not
where you're
Achronim.
getting stuck. Where you're getting stuck is that there was holy Achronim,
Uh-huh.
that God passed down this torch of supernal knowledge, and they continue it and have it. And therefore, we need to abide to their laws and the way they continue to commentate the Torah.
When you go to the doctor
Sure.
and he prescribes medicine to you, do you first research the medicine? Does he look at all the R&D of 20, 30, 50 years?
No,
And
I
you
trust
take
the
them?
doctor.
Okay, you can trust us. Put on tefillin and be quiet.
Yeah.
No, I trust the Torah. Hold
Good.
on.
Now, later we
What do you mean?
explain. Now, say
Hold
first we
on.
do, then Ishmael is later. That's it.
Hold on, I put on tefillin, but the simple fact that I can
Alright.
respond to you guys like this.
I want to talk to you. I want to.
No, you should have faith in me that I put on tefillin.
You think so?
Yeah, absolutely.
Baruch Hashem.
But I teach Torah. Yeah, I teach
So
Torah.
now we can talk. What's
Okay,
going on?
fine, all right.
Okay.
There's a distinction between rabbis with smicha, real smicha.
Smith, I talk about from the days of
Absolutely, the
Yeshua,
Rabbi Kiva.
yeah.
Right, they stopped all the way. The Rabbi,
no.
I think Rabbi Yehuda Nassi was the last one to have it. There's a big distinction between the authority of the Alter Rebbe and the authority of Rabbi Kiva.
It's gonna be fine.
Go ahead.
3 o'clock, don't worry about
So, Torah Shabbat Peh are the rulings
it.
of
His
the
own things.
Sanhedrin. No? Okay.
Hashem.
Lo Tasur only applies to the rulings of the Sanhedrin. No?
Not a soul.
Ken, Parshat Shoftim.
No.
To the rulings of Chazal, like of the Sanhedrin.
Okay, but their
All
words
the
are
best. All the
eternal. It's
great
Torah.
Absolutely.
Okay,
Their words,
Their words.
not our words.
Our words is their words.
Huh? No.
See, Torah is one continuation.
No.
Stop 1 minute.
All right, you know.
Everything is a continuation. From Moshe Rabbeinu to the Lubavitcher Rebbe, it's one Moshe.
Well, there's
in
a
a
big
different body.
distinction.
It's
All
a
right.
play.
All right, so
It's a
even the-
play,
okay.
different scene, different bodies, same people.
All right, so the
That's
Arizal
what it is.
said. All right, so the
Take it,
Arizal
take it
said.
off. You were here before, I was here before. We were different bodies.
All right, so even the Arizal said that the Rambam wasn't complete in his learning because he didn't have the Zohar. So how could it be complete that when the Arizal made a statement
But
like
the
that?
Rambam was Paskin Halacha, not Zohar. According to the Arizal.
All right, so
the
you
Rambam
pass the
had-
halacha from Zohar?
What? No. We don't pass halacha from Zohar.
Do you put on tefillin during Hol HaMoed?
No, we don't.
Why?
Because Chol HaMoed is an oath.
No.
The Yom Tov is an
All
oath.
right.
It's a Shabbos. It's an oath.
Right,
It's
that's
a
from the
sin.
Zohar.
What?
It's not from the Talmud.
So there is a machloket. So
Ah,
Ashkenazim,
no.
Ashkenazim put it on. So what do we do? We say they're not Jews. They're Jews. We love them.
The Shulchan Aruch says you have to put it. Well, the Arizal, according to
Where
Zohar,
does
says you
the Shulchan Aruch say that you have to
don't.
put tefillin in
You
Chol
don't
HaMoed? Where
pass
does
in
it say?
halacha from the Zohar. If
Huh?
you want to live a
Where
pious
does the
life,
Shulchan Aruch
Okay,
say that?
wait. Do you sit down when you put on tefillin?
Yes?
I do both. I sit down and I get up.
All right, so the Zohar says to sit down.
No,
okay, no, I'm just saying.
The Zohar has to comply with halacha. You can't
The
just
Zohar
use Zohar
says to
for what
sit
it
down
is.
when you
The
put
Zohar
it
says
on
to
your
sit
arm.
down.
All right, so
and
the
you're supposed to
Zohar
stand up.
sometimes contradicts halacha.
No, it
or
doesn't.
overrides
You
halacha.
need to know how to fuse both together. If you think you know better than
The
both
Alter Rebbe fused
together,
it together. He said like this.
Uh-huh.
The Zohar says to sit down.
Right.
But when you mention the same name, you should stand up. So what do
Okay.
you do? You put the tefillin sitting down, and you get up and say Hashem's name. You did both. You yotze Zohar,
Okay,
yotze halacha.
fine.
Can say, a Yera Shamayim, he does
no,
not. He
there's no Zohar that
he
goes
wants to
against
be connected to Hashem.
Okay.
Every Zohar that
Okay,
goes against Torah.